Hello everyone. Today my video lecture on degenerate perturbation theory. Degenerate means two or more similar energy just like En naught equal to El naught. Nth and Lth state have same energy but have different wave function. Psi n0, psi l0. Since energy are equal but wave function are different, so it is called degenerate case. If unperturbed wave function of any state psi n naught, this is a single for non-degenerate case. But if degeneracy exists, that means nth state have twofold degeneration. That means nth state have two wave function psi n naught and psi l naught are two wave function and same energy En naught and El naught. Then the expansion theorem indicate that the linear combination of these two wave function will be also a wave function. The linear combination of phi is equal to Cn psi n naught plus Cl psi l naught. This is a new wave function which is the linear combination of psi n naught and psi l naught, and this new wave function is the wave function of unperturbed state, where Cn and Cl is a constant. First order correction. Now replacing psi n naught by phi in first order equation. This is a first order equation. H naught psi n dash, H dash psi n naught, En naught psi n dash plus En dash psi n naught. H dash is the perturbed Hamiltonian and H naught is the initial Hamiltonian. En dash is the energy of perturbed Hamiltonian H dash and En naught is the energy of unperturbed Hamiltonian H naught. Now replacing psi n naught by phi. Now put the value of phi from equation number 1. H naught psi n dash and phi की वैल्यू सब्सटीट्यूट कर दी, En naught psi n dash and phi की वैल्यू सब्सटीट्यूट कर दी. This equation can be write in cat notation. Psi n cat notation. So H naught psi n dash in cat notation, H naught psi n dash. Psi n dash means psi n 1. Both are the same thing. Psi n dash and psi n 1. Both are the same thing. H naught can be represented as H naught. No problem. H naught psi n 1 plus H dash Cn psi n naught plus Cl. This is written as in this form. Multiply left each term by the bra notation Cheyenne not. So the product of bra and cat notation becomes a bracket notation. Bracket notation. Bracket notation. This term En naught, psi n naught, psi n1, both are the different wave functions psi n naught and psi n1. So this value will be 0. And psi n naught, h naught, psi n1. Psi n naught, h naught, psi n1. This term can be written as En naught, psi n1. H naught, psi n1 is equal to En naught psi n1 by the Schrodinger time dependent formula. Since this term and this term are different, so their bracket notation will be 0. The remaining terms are this and this and this. Only 3 terms are remaining, and this can be adjusted, and it reduces to equation this h dash n n psi n0 h dash psi n0. This can be written as h dash nn minus en1. Similarly, multiply by bra notation psi l naught, then you will get this equation. So this equation and this equation, both equation can be solved for the constant Cn and Cl. Since both equation in RHS have 0, so Cn and Cl gives only non-zero value if and only if their determinants are vanishes. Determinant are vanishes. Now solving this determinant by taking the product, you will get the second order equation in first order energy En1. Now apply Dharachar method for the determination of first order energy correction En1. You will get two values En plus minus 1, that is equal to, the formula is minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon twice a. Minus b, b means this term, and c means this term, and a means 1. So if we solve for the value of En1, then you will get two values, one for plus, another for minus. So you will get this equation. So two corrected energies are found. One is En naught plus En plus 1, and other is El naught plus En minus 1. Like En minus 1 and En plus 1. If these two values are the different, then the two energy states have different energy and different wave function. But if these two energies are equal, then degeneracy is not removed. Both the energies will be real, so degeneracy removed in first order. But if h dash nn is equal to h dash ll and h dash nl is equal to 0, H dash Nn is equal to H dash Ll. H dash Nl is equal to 0. If we apply this property, then both energies will be equal and the degeneracy is not removed in first order. When the two roots are equal, when two energies are roots are distinct, En plus can be used to calculate the value. Then these two equations, this equation use this equation and this equation and this equation both are used to solve the value of Cn and Cl. This is the end of my lecture.